Gonna coming to you guys live and direct. First and foremost, make sure you go follow me where? KINGEARNER and a number one. Make sure y'all get there. You know why? We got a lot of talking about honor. We got a lot of restoring honor. And most of all, we have that honorable sea moss soup. I love sea moss. If a lot of people don't know, I'm one of the top dogs when it comes down to that honorable sea moss, that sea moss gold worldwide. I wanted to come to the people because I've been off a little bit. I haven't been really exercising my messages like I should. Sometimes people go through writer blocks. If you ever been in a can, you write so many letters, you get to the point where as though you're like, man, I don't feel like writing. But when I'm in the streets, everywhere, it don't matter if I'm in Philadelphia, Jersey, Delaware, D.C., it don't matter. People are coming up to me, Kylie, yo, King Erna, what's up? We want to hear more from you. I'm going to give y'all more. Today, I want to start off with allowing every young man to know worldwide that cleanliness is next to godliness. Make sure you definitely stay clean. When it comes down to God, make sure you honor the one God. We got to get into a thing what I call attachments. Attachments usually express how weak men feel. Usually I ever noticed when a guy was younger or even if he's older, he values and cares too much about the things that have no never mind. Now, I'm not saying just be a bucket and not care and not have honor for things that you need in life, like your home, your vehicle. You know, when you was younger, homies come over or whatever, they mess up the crib and they leave and they didn't help you clean. Your mom be like, you always letting them leave you with the bad end of everything. Well, I want you to understand that in this life, as adults, we got to start being responsible. Being responsible is allowing individuals to know what you're really on. So we got the gangster in the neighborhood. Then we got the straight up and down killer in the neighborhood. Then we got the straight up and down guy who's acting like he wants to be down with all of that, but he's not a part of any of that. And he's never a part of the drill, the hit, the whatever. He's never a part of anything negative that you guys have going on action-wise. But yet, he wants to accept all the honors, everything, when everything happens. That guy is what I call a cherry picker. He's the individual that's waiting at the end of the court for the ball to bounce straight to him so he can stay there and lay it right up. He just wants an easy layup. He want to sit in his girl crib all day. Now, I ain't talking about the earners, the guys that move around and may have a game or two and they chill, but they get a real bankroll. They play the game, but they're able to pay for the electric that they're playing that game on in that beautiful woman's house. Those have of it in them, that honor. But then you have the other individuals that don't have a dime, a coin, a pot to piss in, a window to throw it out. And I'm not talking about being a millionaire or a billionaire, but at the least having something towards that bill. Or the individual who every time you turn around, he's scratching my car. God damn, baby. Let me check this out real quick. God damn, he's trying. Hey, go ahead and get the towel in the car. We're going to get this scratch off. Damn, man, why my mirror is like this, man? Hey, was you sitting on this? That individual is attached to what? He's attached to the things that are glamorous and glitter. He only cares about that. But at the end of the day, you can understand that individual not wanting to have none of these things bent up out of shape. So he want to keep them in place. But when that individual goes to that can, best believe he's on the phone asking them same questions. Hey, how's everything going? How's the cat going? She still meowing the same when I ain't around, do she? Babe, I don't know how much more I could do with this. What the dog doing? The dog said anything? Did he bark? My dog ain't barked since. Oh my gosh, baby, who that in the background? Babe, who that? I know I ain't just here. Babe, is that him in the background? Is that the second one? The one that I didn't know about him, babe. Babe, why are you letting him? You letting him do it like I can't visualize it, babe. I love you. I'm telling on everything. And sure on the other end, either one or two things, she's going to become an individual that is strong on that and say, you're a weak mutt. Let me go find those of honor and make sure I lay down my honors to make sure it connect with some good people. Or she's going to say, babe, you need to get home. Why is she giving up some of the most honorable top? Babe, you need to get home. Babe, you getting home. Babe, you got to come home. But yet the sucker's in the can. His attachment can't even allow him to sleep. Then he just remembered, he left a bunch of money inside her car. She hasn't been in it yet. He doesn't want to say anything like, yo, the money is in the car. So what he's trying to do, he's trying to get in contact with his friend that don't answer the phone because his friend probably already ran down on her, know he's a rat, and trying to figure this whole situation out anyway. So it's getting kind of burnt out with him. So he feel like he can reach it. He can touch it somehow. He just needs to get across the street to them people and give them an understanding of what he knows. And he's only going to give up a little bit because he's a sneaky rat. He's going to give up little by little that he know. He's thinking of cold cases. Youngins, you got to be able to say what after that bankroll come and lay in your hand. After you get that nice bankroll that have that index finger hurting all night when you counting, after you get that, you got to know to let it go. You got to say, listen, damn, I keep hearing about earner. You know, he say you can earn off of anything and it don't got to be illegal. But you got to start tonight. That big wad that you got, that bankroll, you got to start thinking about investing it into something positive, something legal. Listen, what I learned about this internet. If you stay here long enough and if you allow them to know, they're going to come through. A lot of them are family for you. But if you get yourself caught up in thinking that avenue that you're going in, that earning in an illegal way, they're going to cuff and stuff you. When they cuff and stuff you, that chick, she ain't going to stick around. That Benz, or it's going to get wet, it's going to get the metal going to get rust. All that's going to happen with all these things that we call attachments. It's going to happen. That money that you left somewhere, or them people that owe you, they ain't going to pay you. Count all of that out. The chick, she's gone. Because at the end of the day, before you got locked up, you should have had a mindset that this doesn't last forever. Because youngins, I'm telling you, the way they out here telling now, it lasts forever. But not only does it last forever, it puts you in a position where you can never win. And those attachments, again, they turn against you. So what you want to start doing, youngin' out here right now, is detaching yourself from these things. Removing yourself. You got a good woman, she's down for you. She get a will, she's going with you. Cool. And I ain't talking about the woman that's talking about I'm riding with you, that's always antsy. I'm going to do it, baby. No, I'm talking about the woman that's going to keep it real with you. The one that's either going to tell you the truth or the one that's going to make the lie seem so good of a truth that even if you go to jail, it'll last forever. Lie to me. I'd rather you lie to me than spit in my face. Get away from me, because at the end of the day, that money that I was giving you, or these things that I was, making sure you was of honor with, it's not going to last. It's not. So when it goes, I know you're going to go. You got to start preparing, youngins. Or just do what I say tonight. Don't re-up tomorrow, man. Grab something else. Have faith in it. You got to have that same faith that you had in moving somebody else's work or moving your work that you grabbed yourself. You got to have that same faith. If you don't, what? You're going to lose, because every time you go to grab a little bit of money, it's not going to be as big as that bankroll that those streets bought you. Never. But if you stay consistent, your credit will be good. You'll be able to have a home, and you'll be able to have a foundation very soon. And sometime, brothers as well as sisters, that foundation may have to be without a man nor a woman. You have to build that foundation. It's not just a physical thing, it's also mental. Mentally build, physically build. Everything has to do with the mental first. This is where we lose at. We got to start investing in our own, ourselves, and understanding that that 2,000 that you may have made any other corporation, you can make for your own corporation. I'm King Earner from the Honor Your Life campaign. Youngins, they're weak, but yet look what you put them in the field of doing. They're out doing things that they know that they can't do, that some individuals that have been out here all their life can't do. They can't read the concrete. They don't know when to back up. They don't know when to say, chill. It's time to invest in something new. You got about 100,000, you got 5,000, you got 1,000. All of it to honor your business, because guess what? A bank only wants $5 or $10. Do I honor banks? No. Do you need them to get the credit and back out with your bread? Yes. That credit is what's going to count. Remove your money once it get of it in there. You hear me? And you make sure you put it in a what? A secure box where that legal money is understood that it may grow only by what you put in there, not by the interest on anything else. We got to stop looking for the extras. We got to start looking at the APR rates. We got to start knowing what we got to do to make sure we don't have to put down $1 million for a house or $1 million for a business building that we're preparing to have. All these things I may not have that key to, because guess what? Unlike others, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm learning as I go along with the process when it comes to investing my legal money. At one time, I was just investing it in CMOS. Now I start to understanding, oh, I can grow bigger this way, or I can do this, or I can do that. You can do whatever you put your mind to, but don't listen to these rats. The one that got the big dream is going to lie to you. Look, you can be Al Pacino soon, youngin'. Yeah, that can happen. But you also could be Al Pacino getting your whole backbone out. You hear me? Pay attention and listen to what I'm giving you, because what I'm giving you is the same thing that these other guys trying to give it to you, but they just can't come live and direct because they have to be someone else. I will never be entangled. I will always own my content, and I will never bring no one close unless they're talking about giving me a half a M or M, because at the end of the day, that's not my worth, that's my startup. So I know all these other people are looking. They say, how can this man carry a crowd so long by himself? Well, let's just say I'm a man of honor, and when it comes to cunts, like Sammy the Bull, that rat, I snatches their honor without caring. See, a lot of people didn't even know Pablo Escobar was a rat. Cold rat. These guys tell and don't stop. Well, you want me to prove that Pablo Escobar is a rat? Well, we'll speak on that on the next episode. Until then, I'm King Earner from the Honor Your Life campaign. I'm snatching honor and breaking backs at an all-time high, only to give the youngest the understanding and the vision of where we got to go. And where we got to go is outside of those penitentiaries and build into our own corporations. King Earner, live and direct. Listen, y'all playing about that soap. Y'all should be on Instagram right now saying, King Earner, honor me with the soap. King Earner, live and direct.